as I'm growing stuff, if you've already got a garden going and you're trying to say, okay, how do I refresh this so I can have peak production this fall? You're going to want to, in the least, add about another inch of good compost right on top. And I say just on top because we're leaning more and more towards what's called a no-till method of soil management. And what more and more studies are coming out that's indicating it's like how the Midwest soil got to where it is, and it can grow almost anything. It's not from tilling. Nature somehow doesn't till. And if it doesn't till, then what's it do? And well, it's got a natural means of tilling. And that has everything to do with the plants, the annuals, the seasonal plants that grow in that soil, and they're driving their roots down, and they're creating these channels, and they're kind of building out of the mass that's there. And then when they die off, those root systems become air channels and structure channels that allow for that the air and the nutrients basically to be able to get deeper into the soil, and effectively doing the same thing that tilling can do just from the roots themselves. And so what we recommend is that if you've got a garden and you're now rotating in, I would cut out rather than rip out those previous plants. Because the other thing that's happening is on the root structure of all those former plants that you had in there, that's a lot of good area where those beneficial bacteria are actually collecting and gathering along those root strands. And if I rip that out, I'm pulling out all that, the ecosystem of the microbes that are helping my plant actually get the nutrients it needs. And so we're finding more and more evidence that it's better to just leave a lot of that root in the soil and then just add some more compost, and then you're adding that compost. So let's say I had some old brassicas, some cauliflowers or other things, or kales that I've even tried to grow through the summer, which you can do. And we've done that, especially at the Queen Creek Botanical Gardens. And so we've done some of this cutting out of some of these things, and it leaves this open hold hollow, and then we bury that with some good compost, and then we water it, and then that water goes right down in there with all the nutrients. And so now we're actually creating even more area for those beneficial bacteria to grow and decay that plant, providing the new nutrient for the next plant.